This is your Tuesday tip. Alright, welcome back to today's Tuesday tip. We are going to talk about difficulty level and terrain level rating. Oh, hi!
Hi, are you doing the Tuesday tip?
I am doing the Tuesday tip.
Can I join?
Absolutely. This is my caching partner, my daughter, Deepup1. And Charlotte, we're talking about difficulty level.
Okay.
What do you recommend a new cacher start off with?
1, 1.5, and 2's pretty easy caches.
Pretty easy caches. We want a new cacher to have a successful first experience, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because if they can't find it, then they're going to get discouraged and maybe think this isn't the thing for them. But I have a couple hides out there that are rated 3 and 4, and I get these text messages saying, oh, my kids were crying, they couldn't find it, no more for me. And I message them and I say, oh wait, the difficulty on this one is pretty high, and I see you're a new cacher, so let me help you out. A new cacher, the difficulty rating is right here. The terrain rating is right here. Now, on a difficulty rating, we recommend start out 1, 1.5. It's all on the discretion of the hider. The hider has complete discretion on what they think is a difficulty level. There is a little bit of a guideline right here, but there are no set rules of this has to be this has to be this, etc., etc., etc. So that's what makes the game a little bit unique. I've come across caches that are rated pretty low, and I'm like, wow, that one was a lot harder than a 2. Or I've come across 4s that I thought, no, that was not a 4. But that's okay. That's a discretion, which is cool. It's part of the game. Now, terrain level ratings, if you have a disability, excuse me, there's bugs biting me. If you have a disability that prevents you from walking a long way, you're going to want to keep your terrain ratings down lower. I love the fact that they have handicap caches. That means it's really easy. Just get out of your car and get it. Lamppost caches are one.
Mm-hmm. Parking grabs.
Parking grabs. If you can walk a long ways, or if you live in a really rocky area or a hilly area, those are going to be higher terrain rating caches. If you have to climb a tree, that's going to be a really high rating cache. If you have to have specialized gear such as a boat or scuba equipment, kayaking or climbing equipment, those are going to be rated 5 on the terrain. So that's one thing about terrains, is the lower the terrain, the kind of easier the cache. I use Cachely sometimes when I want to search for a specific cache or terrain rating or difficulty rating, because sometimes I like the higher difficulty caches, more of a challenge. I use Cachely, which is this app right here. Now you have to pay for that app, but I also use geocaching.com. That's how I got started. It's a free app. Membership on a premium membership will get you full access to all the Cachely features. So that's something that you want to think about if you really enjoy the sport of geocaching. Now, that is your Tuesday tip for new geocachers. You can watch the other Tuesday tip videos right here. Like and subscribe. Next week we'll be doing what's called with the color purple. It has something to do with the color purple. You might not know about it. It's not in every state, but it's a good tip. So that's next week's Tuesday tip. Bye.